Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna, really, really, really wanna zig a zig ah.
If you want my future, forget my past.
If you wanna get with me, better make it fast. Now don't go wasting my precious time. Get your act together, we could be just fine. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna, really, really, really wanna zig a zig ah.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. What you think about that? Now you know how I feel.
Say you could handle my love. Are you for real? I won't be hasty. I'll give you a try. If you really bug me, then I'll say goodbye. Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig ah.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is.
So here's a story from A to Z. You wanna get with me, you gotta listen carefully. We got M in the place who likes it in your face. You got G like MC, who likes it on a easy V, who doesn't come for free. She's a real lady. And as for me, how you'll say, slam your body down and wine it all around. Slam your body down and wine it all around.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. If you wanna be my lover,
You gotta
make it last forever.
Slam your body down and wine it all around. Slam your body down and wine it all around. Slam your body down and wine it all around. Slam your body down and zig a zig ah.
If you wanna be my lover,
a celebration. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. Baby, we're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Come on and celebrate tonight. 'Cause everything's gonna be alright. Let's celebrate. Celebrate good times, come on.
We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing.
Everyone can see we're together as we walk on by, and we fly just like birds of a feather. I won't tell no lie. All of the people around us, they say, can they be that close? Just let me state for the record, we're giving love in a family dose.
We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing.
Sing it to me.
We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing.
For time and eternity, Lord, I am yours forever. It's you that must teach me to trust in your providence, loving Lord. My God, I am yours. You are restorer, tenderness. I put my faith in you, O Lord, and I ask that you touch my acceptance, O loving Lord. Take from my heart my painful anxiety. Let nothing sadden me but sin, and let my delight be hoping to see your face. God, my all, my God, I am yours for time and eternity. Lord, I am yours forever. It's you that must teach me to trust in your providence, loving Lord.
Welcome to Celebration 2021. Live from 99th Street, it's Thursday night. We are so excited to welcome you all home to Mother McAuley. Usually we do celebration at Beverly Country Club with about 300 of our wonderful supporters, families, and friends. But tonight, we're coming to you coast to coast and around the world. The whole Mac Nation can be together to celebrate McAuley. And we didn't want to celebrate just an individual this year. We wanted to celebrate the whole community because, of course, it was the McAuley community that got school open. We want to celebrate the administration, the faculty, the staff, the donors, the alumni, and of course our wonderful students who made McAuley happen this year. So sit tight, we have a lot of fun in store for you tonight. We're going to talk about how McAuley thrived this year. In fact, I think our president and principal are in conference right now talking about the next steps and their plans for McAuley. Let's go take a listen. I'm standing in front of our main conference room in the main hallway at McAuley, and I believe our president, Mary Klingenberger, and our principal, Eileen O'Reilly, are in conference. They're reviewing this past year at McAuley and how they beat COVID. Let's take a listen and see what they're talking about.
So, Mary and Eileen, tell us what it was like running Mother McAuley in the midst of a global pandemic.
Well, at first we were afraid, we were petrified. Kept praying and every night, oh Catherine, be our guide. We learned human march to make 3 months felt so long, but we grew strong. As we zoomed the days along, and now we're back in this great place. Per CDC and Christmas guidelines, there's a heck on every face. We need to keep our students learning and safe at McAuley. We'll do whatever it takes to keep them safe and COVID-free. Thermometers by every door. Just turn around now if you're 100 degrees or more. Despite all obstacles, that nation's spirits remain high. We will not crumble. We'll keep 6 feet and sanitize the streaming light from Circle Drive. I've been a year of ups and downs, but now it's celebration night. We'll have some fun and be festive, but please do what you can to give and help us thrive. Help us thrive. Hey, hey.
Boy, if that doesn't prove that our president and principal will do whatever it takes for McAuley, singing and dancing down the hallways. Please stay tuned because we have much more fun in store for you tonight. We have local celebrities, faculty and staff, and of course, our wonderful students popping in. You know, this past year proved to be a trying time for so many families, for so many institutions. But of course, Mother McAuley remained mighty. Let me show you a few things that we were able to do this year.
We're all standing with our backs against the wall.
Hello everyone, I'm Mayor Lori Lightfoot, and I'm grateful to Mother McAuley High School for educating strong women in the city of Chicago for over 170 years. I'm a strong believer in empowering young women to use their voice to be a force for good. And that starts by encouraging them to get involved at home, at school, and in their communities.
Hello, my name is Matt O'Shea. 175 years ago, the Sisters of Mercy arrived here in Chicago to begin their important work. I am the father, husband, brother, brother-in-law, and son-in-law of Mother McAuley graduates. So I guess you could call me a bit of an expert. My wife Kara and I saw firsthand the value of a McAuley education. Our daughter Bridget graduated last year, a member of the class of 2020. Our daughter Eileen will be headed to McAuley next year, a member of the class of 2025. We are so excited to be a part of tonight's celebration 2021. Go Mighty Macs.
While this was a year like no other, you can see McAuley still remained McAuley. For those of us who are alumni and are current students, there are so many iconic places at McAuley. I think our current students would say this beautiful lounge and Kitty Mac Cafe are their favorite places. But what's your favorite place? Is it the cafeteria lunch table? Is it the gym, the chapel, the science lab, or our beautiful auditorium? What makes McAuley McAuley to you? We asked some of our students earlier this year, and here's what they told us. I'm standing in front of our legacy wall, located right through the front doors and Circle Drive. Each day, our young women pass this wall and they learn where it all began. We want them to understand the history and the shoulders that they're standing on. That over 200 years ago in Dublin, Ireland, a young woman, quite like them, had a dream and a vision. And she used her inheritance to start that dream and to impact young women all over the world. So, from Dublin, Ireland on Bagot Street to here in Chicago on 99th Street, Mother Catherine McAuley's dream and vision is more alive than ever.
Good evening to all my friends at Mother McAuley High School. When I think of the education the women receive when they attend McAuley, I am reminded of the words of our foundress, Mother Catherine McAuley. She said, "No work of charity can be more productive to society than the careful instruction of women." Our mighty Mac, whether they are an alumna or attending Mother McAuley today, become strong, independent, and intelligent women who learn to use their strengths to give back to society. Catherine's legacy lives on today in the hearts and minds of each student who walks the halls of McAuley, the teachers who believe in their students and instruct in the most challenging of times, and all the women who have come before them. I am honored to call myself a member of the Mother McAuley community, and I am in awe of the work that you continue to do to empower the lives of these young women. God bless you all.
Before I started at McAuley, I knew it was something special. But what exactly made it so special? Then I experienced my first Mercy Day. It was a whole day dedicated to telling the story of one very special person, Catherine McAuley. Now, here I am, in front of the place where she started it all, Bagot Street. When I found out I was able to study abroad in Dublin, visiting Bagot Street was one of my top places to visit. Now, being able to see the infamous Catherine statue and red door, it helps me remember how much a McAuley education has impacted me. As I'm on my way to becoming a nurse, I aspire to be just like Catherine, a woman who cared for the most vulnerable people in Dublin with the utmost dignity and respect. Catherine's legacy will always live inside of me as I become a nurse. I hope to make a lasting impact on my patients, just as Catherine has made a lasting impact on me and every other McAuley woman.
We continue that legacy of helping young women reach their full potential and grow closer to God. We'd like to share with you the story of one family impacted by Mother McAuley, impacted by COVID, and impacted by the generosity of donors who helped keep the lifetime advantage of a McAuley education alive for their daughters.
So we're the Flannerys. We're from St. Barnabas. We have 4 kids, 2 girls here at McAuley, 2 boys still at Barnabas. We've been married 21 years. We're a big believer in Catholic education. We love it here at McAuley. We loved our time at Barnabas. And we're just very glad that our children are able to experience this. So we knew right away the rigors of McAuley were true. So we knew we were in the right place. We wanted to work hard, have a well-rounded education, and we saw the happiness that they had once they came. They've certainly found their voice here at Mother McAuley, and it's a very beautiful voice. And then the confidence of all their friends that they bring home. You see how they feed off each other. They bring out the best of each other, which is perfect. They're very happy they chose McAuley. As they see their other friends who've gone on to other schools, they know that they made the right choice.
I would say absolutely let your daughter experience this. I'm jealous that I did not get to experience it. It's part of the reason I was so happy they chose to come here. I was at a public school, and the girls I know that went here are still friends all these years later. And they're all confident, and they all had a great experience here. And I'm seeing that with my daughters, and I hope that they have lifelong friendships from McAuley.
How's McAuley handled learning during COVID? Kind of perfectly. You guys had to have the start because you already had e-learning days before COVID hit, which a lot of schools didn't plan on, and that saved everything. There was a button to push that said e-learning from here on out. And then once the summer passed and we were able to do it, and you had the 2 days on, 2 days off, as I saw my relatives who are in the suburbs going to public school, they haven't been to school yet. They're suffering. The McAuley girls that I see are happy to have what they have, and they're still working hard. It's not easy. It's not an easy load. Well, we both lost our job. I've had the same job for 24 years. I worked by myself, for myself, and they closed the doors. I got an email on Wednesday. They closed the doors on Friday, and I haven't been open since. My wife was temporarily put out of work. She now is back at work. So it was very hard. It was kind of nice and fun at first to be home with the kids all the time. We had some savings, so it wasn't like, it was going to be horrible. But after time now, it's, gotten harder. The times at home have been very nice. I can't say COVID's been totally horrible. A lot of good memories at home. But it's been really hard. It's been hard on the kids to see us unemployed, to not be able to kind of provide everything. But it's not, there's a lot of people who have it a lot worse.
Getting a call from McAuley telling us that somebody a generous donor had stepped up and wanted to help a family that had been impacted by COVID was overwhelmingly emotional for us. We both had COVID. I contracted it at work and brought it home, on top of other things. And instead of dwelling on that, like everything that we had been through in the last year, it was like a turn of events, like just this light that came through. Sorry, it's super emotional.
And we were sitting at the dining room table, and we were alone, which is kind of weird for that time, but the phone rang and I wasn't really sure. Bonnie answered it, and then she starts crying. And because of COVID, you think when somebody starts crying on the phone, it's like, oh no, what more bad news is coming down the pipe? Then she hung up and told me, and it was, 7 to 14 days before Christmas, and it was like, we just sat there and cried. It just felt just faith restored. The only way I would say it is faith was restored. Not that we lost it, but, we all waver. And just 2 total strangers, not strangers to McAuley, but strangers to us, decided to reach out and provide hope, and it worked. It provided hope.
If I were to meet our donors, I really would just be so thankful and let them know that I'm thankful not just for the gift that they gave us, but for the inspiration to hopefully one day be able to do this for somebody else and continue the circle, and hope that our children have learned how important giving is.
Yeah, if I was to meet them, I would just want to look them in the eye and say, the money meant a lot, the hope meant way more. The feeling of love and appreciation, understanding is what really, really registered.
I love going to school with all girls, all through, so preschool through freshman year, it was all co-ed for me. And of course there were advantages to that, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And especially like the middle school age, you care a lot about what other people think, especially the boys. It was just, I needed an all-girl environment for sure. And then when I came here, I just saw my confidence explode. On days where it's hard to like get out of bed, like days where it's snowy like this, I'm like, I have to get out of school, I want to see my friends. They just make coming to school so much more welcoming and enjoyable. And I mean, I don't know. You love my friends.
Yeah, I love my friends. Yeah.
They're the best. They make me laugh. They're there to laugh with me, they're to cry with me.
You guys bring out the best in each other.
We do bring out the best in each other for sure. We all are the same. We all, take the best parts out of each other and just bring it to life. And I think it's really great. And we found each other here. We would have known each other if it weren't for McAuley, so.
And you don't have drama, which is kind of amazing.
No drama here. I love it. It's hard being the oldest. I tell them that a lot. But it's even harder being the oldest when I have to watch them go through a hard time, because I feel like I have to protect my siblings from that in a way. I don't really want them to know like the dark truths of like growing up. And so during COVID, we're all trapped in the house. It was kind of inevitable. We could all see like the tension starting to build up a little bit. And just watching my parents still sacrifice when they had really nothing to sacrifice, still send us all to Catholic school, was just, it made me so grateful. The first day I walked in, I was like beyond happy to be here. There was like no better feeling than knowing I could still come back, even though they were sacrificing everything they had. It is just, I'm like at a loss of words when I have to think about it, because it just gifted us so much that our whole energy in our house shifted when we got that call. I remember my mom texted me and my sister and was like, we got a donor, like somebody came forward and they like want to help us with tuition. And it was at a time where it was getting pretty dark in our house. We had just gotten over COVID and it was getting pretty what's the word? There was a lot of despair in our house. And it really was, like my mom said earlier, it was the light that we all needed. And like my dad said too, the money was the physical gift, but the gift that we really did need was just knowing that somebody's like out there that cares. If I had money to give, I would. It never really occurred to me how much it helped until it helped me. I just would feel so heartbroken for any girl who would be in a situation like mine and be unable to come back to school or just come to school in the first place. I think it's just the biggest gift you can give is to a girl who's struggling, especially during these vulnerable times, just to be able to go to school like normal with her friends is all anyone could ask for. And I know everyone probably complains about going to school, but when it comes down to it, it's the biggest blessing.
What I would like to say to all the donors, the ones that have been doing it for years and have the family foundations, to the ones who just call up and say, hey, I have some extra money, to the ones that donate athletic equipment, whatever it is, it's so appreciated. Just to know that you're in it as a group, you're in it together. We're all sacrificing whatever we can. We have college ahead of us, we have grammar school behind us. We all want the best for our kids. That's the golden rule of life. And just to know there's people out there that are always checking in on you, always wondering what's going on, trying their best. If it's the family foundation, if it's whatever the case may be, it just means the world. To know that there's people who are understanding and are willing to help, and they understand the value for your children, and they understand the struggle that you're going through. And
I don't know even how to put in words the gratitude that we have to the donors and to McAuley for everything. I mean, to watch your kids grow like this is amazing. And then to have, if we were to have to say, like she said, if we were to have to say, sorry, you can't go this year, that would have been really tough. So, I mean, it's amazing that people sacrifice for strangers, and it's inspiring. So
I'd like to add, the donations, as much as they help the individual family, they also help these great teachers. And these donations not only help the individual family, they just help McAuley and these great faculty, staff, You know, every part of it, just the money goes a long way. Well, it's an investment. It's an investment in the future. That's all it is. I mean, there's no better investment.
Mr. Flannery shared that donation provided hope and light in a dark time in their home. Isn't that amazing to know that you can share your resources and bring hope and light to McAuley families? We're asking you today that if you've been impacted by McAuley or you care about our community, if you will please donate and help keep McAuley strong and thriving and help all of our wonderful families like the Flannerys. I have some very exciting news to share with you. We have a wonderful donor who is willing to give us a $100,000 match if we can raise an additional $100,000 through your donations tonight. Please, please help us keep McAuley strong, and please help us receive these additional funds. It's easy to do. You can use your phone and hover it over the QR code that's on our screen. You can follow the link in your email or text, or go to our celebration website off the McAuley website. Many different options and different ways to give. Please, please help us continue to keep Mother McAuley strong. Thank you. Whenever we talk to a McAuley girl or her family, we learn that they've been changed for the better because of McAuley. When we speak to our alumni, we learn that they were changed for good because they went here. When we speak to our current students, they tell us they were changed for good because they go here. And of course, when we get the opportunity to speak to future Mighty Macs, we know they want to go here because they will be changed for good.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. It will be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made from what I've learned from you. You'll be with
like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a stream gone by skyward, halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I went here, because I'll be here, because I am here, I haven't changed for good.
People often ask us, what is a mighty Mac? Hard to describe. One thing we know for sure, it's not one girl or one word. Take a listen to some answers we got from a variety of people.
Hello. I've been asked to give my ideas of what is a Mighty Mac. Well, I think a Mighty Mac is a person with great spirit and enthusiasm for all things McAuley. She, or even he, is a kind of a can-do, let's try it type of person. And they're also a team player. A Mighty Mac has is very attractive to other people, someone you want to be near because they give you hope and their spirit is contagious. Throughout the years, McAuley has many Mighty Macs. We've been blessed. And I'd like to think that Catherine McAuley was a Mighty Mac too.
What made me proud to be a Mighty Mac is so many things, but school spirit. You know, we had volleyball and I remember the pep rallies, go Mighty Mac, you know, that was powerful. I enjoyed that.
She's brave. She stands up for those who may not be able to stand up for themselves. She's kind. She raises others up. She doesn't tear them down. She's compassionate. She cares about not just friends and family, but the community around her and the world around her, and does what it takes to help. And then finally, I would say a McAuley girl is hardworking. She can put her hair in a bun and get it done.
A McAuley girl is smart, kind, hardworking, and driven.
Mighty Mac means team spirit within the school and community, not just sports, not just learning. It is the whole big picture.
A Mighty Mac is full of enthusiasm about what's going on in the world and how they're going to make a change in the world.
A Mighty Mac is independent, intelligent, creative, and quite frankly, awesome.
A Mighty Mac is strong. A Mighty Mac is fierce.
A Mighty Mac is unique, a leader, confident. They're somebody I learn from, look up to, and love to teach.
A Mighty Mac is a leader, a young woman who walks with confidence and somebody who can do anything that they put their mind to.
McAuley. My name's Juliana and I'm a junior here. I'm so excited not just to tell you, but show you what makes us Mighty Macs. Come on! A Mighty Mac is brave.
A Mighty Mac breaks barriers. A Mighty Mac is not afraid to be yourself.
There's so many things to love about McAuley, but one of the things that I love most is that we get to be both leaders and learners.
When girls walk into Mother McAuley, they learn fairly quickly that there's no assigned or assumed role for them here. They see that every leader is a young woman, whether it's the captain of a soccer team, the lead in the school play, the soloist in the choir concert, or just the main participator in their science class.
A Mighty Mac doesn't doubt herself. We always have the confidence to raise our hands in class, even if we get the answer wrong. It's trying that matters. Plus, we have our friends and our teachers to cheer us on.
Teachers are so great about offering extra help, whether it be during the day or before and after school. There's also resource centers that girls can go to ask questions. No matter where you are academically, there's always support here for you.
A Mighty Mac expresses herself. A Mighty Mac finds her voice and talents. I love to perform on this very stage where I get to be in our musical, play, and our show choir Mac Melody.
With 12 sports teams and over 35 clubs and organizations, we're really proud that 94% of our students are involved in some aspect here at Mother McAuley.
There's so many options for everyone to develop their talents and interests. And I love that I get to meet girls from different classes and extracurriculars.
It doesn't matter what we're doing, McAuley girls are always cheering each other on.
Mother McAuley students can travel to Costa Rica, Spain, Italy, and France. Students apply their language skills when they are on these trips, and they're gaining a perspective that only comes from experiencing the culture firsthand.
Strengthening your faith is a big part of the McAuley experience.
Next year, I'll be a peer minister, which means that I get to plan masses and retreats, not only for my fellow Mighty Macs, but for grade school girls like you.
Through doing different activities where students understand themselves and they understand each other, they come to this deepening relationship with themselves and with other people and ultimately with God.
A Mighty Mac is ready for her future. When I look back at all the friendships, opportunities, and experiences I had here at McAuley, I know I'm future ready.
The confidence that they build by senior year is unbelievable, and being a part of that journey is such an honor for me to watch them grow into these amazing young women.
The environment at Mother McAuley is so extraordinary. It allows our women to really be critical thinkers, outstanding communicators, be compassionate, and really forming the future leaders of tomorrow.
These girls are unique in problem solving, and they're engaged, they're responsible, and they want to succeed.
Talk about iconic places. There is no greater energy or passion in the McAuley building than in our gym. We often hear that Mac Nation is the difference and the real reason we have all of those banners. The minute you walk into our gym, you become one of the thousands of Mac Nation and a commitment to excellence.
It's really hard to put into words what it was like playing for Mac Nation because there was really nothing quite like it. To this day, it's one of my most cherished and fun memories of my life. And I will never forget going downstate and winning state for basketball my freshman year at U of I. We actually broke the record for the most fan busloads ever in the history of the state finals with all the fans that came down to cheer us on. And I remember being so loud at Assembly Hall that our coach actually had to put together playing cards with our plays on them because we could not hear her yelling the plays over our incredible fans. And I think it was then that I realized very early on as a freshman that I had just become a part of something so much bigger than myself.
And to this day, I'm so grateful and humbled to be a part of something like that that is so special and such a family.
Playing in front of Mac Nation was an experience that I will never forget and will cherish forever. We are so grateful that we had such a supportive fan base.
One of the best parts about playing in front of Mac Nation is looking up in the crowd and seeing all your peers supporting you. And the best part about it is it's all girls. This is definitely something you don't see every day, and it's part of why McAuley is so special.
Go Mighty Macs!
Mighty Macs! It's Pat McGann, and I am so happy to be part of the host committee for the Celebration Gala. You know, I've been around McAuley girls my whole life. My sisters went to McAuley, and I, of course, married a McAuley girl. Let's just say I've been sold a lot of calendars, okay? I've had plenty of calendars. By the way, is that not the most successful and longest running fundraising campaign on the South Side? And there have been many. I had my money on taffy apples, but these calendar girls are relentless. I love those calendars. I used to love looking through them, right? It's like, look what the nuns used to have to wear. There's one on a scooter. But we love Mother McAuley. And we're happy to be raising money for a school that has a Starbucks, right? They are struggling. When you have a Starbucks, it's time to shake the hat, right? What do you want, a second Starbucks, McAuley? Like, we got one by the lounge, but the theater looks a little empty. We could probably put a Starbucks near there, at the concourse in the theater. Let's have a gala and have Pat do a set in his office. I'm happy to, but I really am. I love Catholic schools. Our kids go to Catholic school, and thank goodness, right? They've been in the building this year because Catholic School of Science, they're like, we're good. We're going to pray. And I tell my kids too, that morning prayer, lean into it. You better mean every word. When they finish the Our Father, go right into a Hail Mary. You just keep praying all day. Keep going. They take their temperature outside the building. What is that? That's just window dressing, right? Does that really even do anything? I mean, I'm down. It looks scientific. It looks professional. So I'm cool with it. But thank God it's a digital thermometer, right? There's right up to the head. Boom. And then imagine if there was a pandemic when we were growing up. We would have been lined up around the block. Just someone up front like, God damn it, this thing, I can't even read this. Go get your father, would you? I love that they're asking the kids questions too before they let them in. What are they asking these kids? Like, were you at Sturgis? Where have you been? I think they're just checking the ledger. right? Like we got a 99.7, but you guys donate. Looks good. Get in the building. Keep your mouth shut. Follow the arrows. Don't you love that? The pressure we put on these kids? Get in the building. Follow the arrows. Meanwhile, we're tripping over each other at county fair, just blowing. Like, I'm not going all the way around for salsa. It's right there. Why would I go all the way around? It's right there. I'm happy the kids are in the school, though, right? There's been some silver linings this year. I mean, my wife and I have reconnected. I was traveling way too much. We used not to have a lot of time together. She used to tell me, we don't even have time to go for a walk. When's the last time you went on a walk? Now we got walks stacked up. We are good on walks till 2037. We don't even talk about walks anymore. We just make eye contact. And it's like, oh, is it time? Is it time to go out there and just pretend that everything is okay? All right, let's go pretend that everything is okay. Because it's not, but it will be. It will be, right? There's light ahead. We got the vaccine. Give it to me. Some people don't want the vaccine. I'm like, put it in my eyeball. Let's go. You don't want to get vaccinated? You know how you fix that? Offer it in flavors. Yeah. Just like, you're not getting vaccinated? You know they have it in ranch? Like they got it in ranch? I want the vaccine. I don't know if I want the Johnson & Johnson one, though. That's only 66% effective. It sounds like they need one more Johnson. It's like, can you get one more Johnson on the job? Then you guys would be, I don't know. It's been cold, though. They're actually storing the vaccine in my driveway. Huh? I don't know. Not going to be able to do that joke for much longer. You know what? I have my wife right here. This is how awkward things are. She's been sitting here this whole time.
Happy Celebration 2021. Oh, that was great. I'm usually not in the room. Usually out there just...
I mean, you're always in my corner, but not quite literally.
That's right. It was either this or auction off dinner at our house. Some Uncrustables for everybody. Yeah. We're so glad to be here, and I thought that in lieu of those Uncrustables, Pat could do a quick set, and it was fun for me to be in the room. We all know behind every awesome, funny man is an even funnier McAuley girl. So
yeah, she's been in here doing appellate court arguments,
which are not so funny, but
doing McAuley right though. Yeah. McAuley girls, they climb.
Very
right?
True. Okay, so yeah, that's the big question here. What would you say you love most about being married to a Mother McAuley girl? We only have a few minutes left.
Let's see. Let me think about this. I should have cracked open an Inkscape to jog my memory.
Oh, I've got the perfect one.
No, I think McAuley set you up for exactly who you are. You know, you're confident and awesome, and you nailed all the online ordering this year and set up all the curbside pickups like spreadsheets, and and on top of that, you run everything, babe. I mean, what do you want me to say?
McAuley girls are awesome. Truly,
McAuley girls are great.
They surround us in every aspect, just so compassionate and proud, tons of pride, and just brilliant people. I think we're really hoping that our daughter Josephine will be a mighty Mac, and we can't wait to see how much she loves it herself. But
are you an M? Are you an Emma? Are you an MIGHT? YMAC. All right. Cheers.
Cheers
to everyone.
Celebration 2021. Thank you so much for having us here, and I hope it's a wonderful night. We'll see you next year in person.
These are very small, aren't they?
Each and every day at Mother McAuley, we celebrate women, young women, girls, and over 28,000 alumni. However, we know that behind each McAuley girl is a dad, husband, or brother that cherishes them and lifts their spirits high.
Hi, this is Mark Donahue, president of Brother Rice High School. And to me, Mother McAuley girl is strong, passionate about what they believe in, great leaders. And importantly for us, great neighbors. I believe in Mother McAuley because I know they're the best school in the south side of Chicago for young women today. And I should know this because 42 years ago, I married a Mighty Mac. Go Max.
A McAuley girl doesn't just fit in, she stands out. That's a line from the Mother McAuley webpage. And when I reflect on that line, I know it applies directly to my wife, Ellie Brett, class of 1982, and our 5 daughters, Megan, class of 07, Kate, class of 08, Claire, class of 12, Maura, class of 15, and Bridget, class of 16. Whether they serve on the board at McAuley, or work for Catholic charities, or volunteer their time with inner city youth to tutor them, or even follow in their mother's footsteps to be a registered nurse at Northwestern. They all don't just fit in, they all stand out. I'm so very proud of my wife and proud of our 5 daughters and all that they've accomplished, and I'm excited to see what more they're going to accomplish as the years pass by. McAuley education is truly a lifetime advantage.
Hi, I'm Quinn Clifford, and I've been around McAuley girls my entire life. My mom and 4 sisters are all McAuley alums. What sets them apart is their intelligence, their innovation, their core beliefs, and their problem solving. They have all even chosen to follow science-related career paths. They're inspirational to me. I don't know where I would be without them acting as constant role models in my life. I'm extremely fortunate to be able to surround myself with 5 amazing McAuley women every day.
Hello, I'm Kevin McEldowney, and along with my wife, Patricia Brannigan McEldowney, and our 3 daughters, Monica, Aileen, and Mallory, who are all alumna of Mother McAuley High School. On a lighter note, Mother McAuley taught our girls that messy hair buns were acceptable and considered part of the uniform at Mother McAuley. On a more serious note, Mother McAuley instilled the qualities of being a good citizen, being respectful of others, volunteering to assist those in need, and acting as Christian ambassadors to those they come in contact with every day. Go, Mighty Max.
Hi, my name is Jim Duffy, and I would like to share with you why I feel Mother McAuley is so awesome through my experience as both a husband and a dad. First, my wife Chris is a proud Mother McAuley alum, class of 1986. We met in college, we've been married for over 27 years. Second, we have 3 daughters who are also proud Mother McAuley grads. Our oldest, Mary Kate, is a part of the class of 2014. Our middle daughter, Annie, graduated in 2016, and our youngest, Allison, graduated last year, class of 2020. All of them, through the quality Catholic education offered through McAuley, through their involvement in clubs and activities and sports, all gained some very valuable life skills. They all learned how to problem solve. They all learned how to communicate effectively. They all learned how to set goals for themselves. But most importantly, I think, is the self-confidence they graduated with. It allowed them to go out, even though they were all different, they'll go out and find a place in the world.
Hey Dad, how would you describe a McAuley girl?
Well, you know, my wife and 2 daughters and a number of nieces have all gone to McAuley, and they all turned out to be proud, independent, and beautiful women. Yet, they still can go,
"Oh my God! Hi!"
whenever they see another McAuley girl.
I have been surrounded by Mother McAuley girls for the better part of my life. My wife and 4 daughters are all products of a Mother McAuley education. I can attest firsthand to the strength, courage, intelligence, and determination of a Mother McAuley girl. They don't stand on the sidelines. They go in and they play the game. My wife has been a teacher at Mother McAuley for many years. My daughters have all chosen careers in the healthcare field. Service to others, that's a Mother McAuley girl. Someone who serves and shows compassion to those who are in need. I'm thankful for the Mother McAuley education that sent my girls on this path. I'm proud to be part of the family and the tradition. Once a Mac, always a Mac. Let's go Macs.
Describe a McAuley girl. Well, I would say that from my standpoint, my 2 sisters went to McAuley. My wife went to McAuley, as did all of her sisters. and my 4 daughters went to McAuley as well. So when I think of a McAuley girl, my point of view is someone that is well educated, has a strong faith in God, and a good moral compass. Now, some of my daughters are kind of wise guys, and one in particular that works for McAuley, Kathleen Kelly, is particularly a wiseacre. So, other than that, the McAuley girls that I know and have come up against have been really good people. So that's how I would describe a McAuley girl.
All right. Thanks, Dad. But I'm your favorite McAuley girl, right?
Favorite fourth.
Or
third.
Okay, thanks, Dad. Nice.
Hi, my name is Joseph McCarthy, and I'm the proud husband of a Mother McAuley alum, Betsy Paco McCarthy, class of 1984, and the proud father of 2 Mother McAuley alum, Lizzie McCarthy, class of 2015, and Catherine McCarthy, class of 2016. I know what a Mother McAuley girl is. They are leaders. How do I know this? Because they tell me what to do every single day, but don't tell them that. But on a serious note, they lead their community with compassion, and I am so proud of that. Thank you.
With 3 girls currently enrolled in McAuley and being married to a McAuley woman, I thought I would share a few thoughts. I've got a household of strong McAuley women who are not afraid to voice their opinion. They know how to make an argument, research the facts, and go debate something they believe in. If you go head-to-head with a McAuley girl, you better know your stuff. McAuley has helped our ladies become strong, loving, and faithful women. And plus, I have so much McAuley gear, I can open up my own pop-up shop.
Greetings. My name is Cornelius Griggs. My daughter is a junior at Mother McAuley High School. The way I would describe a McAuley girl is intelligent, determined, and destined to achieve greatness. As parents, we are overjoyed with the opportunity that has been provided to our daughter at Mother McAuley High School. We are excited for the future because we know that a McAuley girl will be a leader in whatever endeavor she decides to undertake. Go Mighty Max.
I've been asked to describe what a McAuley girl is. McAuley girl to me is an individual who's dedicated to her family, her community, and one who truly wants to make a change in society. I've seen that with the graduates, whether it be in the public service, the medical profession, but also in their respective communities. The McAuley girls will never take no for an answer, and that is a proven quality of all of them.
So you want to know what a Mighty Mac is? Well, then when we can, get yourself to a McAuley basketball game or volleyball game. And it doesn't have to be on 99th Street either. It can be at any gym. And I'm not talking about the incredible McAuley athletes on the floor either. I'm talking about their classmates up in the stands. And I guarantee if you do that, never in your life will you see a group of young ladies more empowered and more confident in their future than a Mighty Mac.
We're racing to the end of the evening. However, I just wanted to give you an update. If you want to win the raffle, a Peloton bike, or any of the silent auction items, you'll have until 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. The paddle race will be open all weekend. Come on, McAuley, let's power through. We are a community of believers. We believe in God, the mercy charism, and most importantly, we believe in the foundation that young women get here at McAuley and go out and transform the world. Thank you to our many believers who supported us with our first virtual auction. The many sponsors that have been scrolling all night are believers in Mother McAuley. Please support the businesses that help Mother McAuley thrive. Thank you to all for joining us in this fun night. And please continue to believe in Mother McAuley.
I believe that McAuley provided me with a lifetime advantage, one that always taught us to find meaning in the big moments and even the small ones. Mother McAuley always challenged us to ask the hard questions, ask how, ask why, ask how come. And they always challenged us to find new answers, to seek new solutions, to problem solve creatively. But I think most importantly, they taught us how to connect with one another as women.
I believe in McAuley because it helps young women find their voice and, more importantly, the tools they need to use it.
I am a believer because some of the brightest, strongest, most articulate, most compassionate, and most clever women that I have had the privilege of knowing have come from Mother McAuley. In the footprints of the inimitable Catherine McAuley and the dynamic Sisters of Mercy, Mother McAuley plants vital and precious seeds in its young women, helping them become really good students and really fine human beings. I am a believer because McAuley offers the right stuff.
I believe in McAuley because I see the traditions of excellence started by Catherine McAuley and the Sisters of Mercy alive and well today through the incredible service and work of my fellow alumni and now their children, and all that they're doing to help make this world a better place.
A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate.